Hello and welcome back to Cricket TV. Our dugout contest has been done, and the winner is Ajinkya Rahane. Darren won the cash prize. So, looking forward for today's question, participate and get into it. Today, we'll talk about yesterday's match. Some interesting point table changes has happened. LSG won, and so did Punjab lost, so Hyderabad won. आई थिंक मैंने एक मीम पढ़ा कि नवरात्रि खत्म हुई तो दानवों की शक्तियां वापस आ गई फॉर हैदराबाद. It was quite interesting. So let's just review the match quickly and get on to it.
So, Narayan, what do you think? Yesterday was, and for the viewers, Narayan is our was judge for tonight's prize money, today's prize money show, and we have asked him to continue and give his comments on yesterday's matches and today's two matches. Narayan, क्या लग रहा है कल? Like batting,
तो
batting, six in
कल का
scores.
सेकंड मैच अपन अगर पहले बात करते हैं तो मेरे को लग रहा है कि 250 का भी स्कोर आजकल सिक्योर नहीं रहा है. तो इनफैक्ट व्हेन इट वाज 246 मैंने बोला अभी क्या मैच देख के फायदा है, ये तो होने वाला नहीं है बेसिकली. सो बट वन मैन शो, वन पर्सन, एंड नाउ आई थिंक द न्यू स्पेशली जेन बोल्ड आर नॉट बिलीविंग इन एनी फोर्स, दे आर ओनली बिलीविंग इन सिक्सेस एक्चुअली. So when I was speaking after the match, I spoke to Nikhil. I told him why in the next IPL they should have no bowlers. They should have bowling machines only actually.
A very caustic comment, a very sarcastic comment, but I think very relevant. Why do you need the bowlers? I mean, if the pitch is not going to support you anyway, you just want to throw the ball
No, no.
six
The
times,
best
six
of the
times in an
bowlers.
over. Keep a machine and let the let the batsman play.
So even in the first match, if you see the way Puran is handling this time, that's why he is rated as the top batsman in IPL in
Yes.
T20 cricket today. So actually, the way things are happening, I think the pitches have to be more. It has to be balanced for both the
Balanced.
bowlers
Yes.
and the batsmen. In fact, it cannot be only batsman friendly, because the crowd and the followers only believe in people hitting. वैसा था. So, but it is good. SRH is known to be a very high scoring team. In fact, the first match, if you see, 300 के ऊपर का है, जैसे 400 पार था ना लोकसभा में,
आपकी
वैसे
बार
आपकी बार
300 पार
300
का
पार
नारा
का
था
स्लोगन
सर. जी
300
जी
पार
जी
का
जी
स्लोगन लगाया था. भाई
जी
300
जी.
पार अभी तक नहीं हुआ है और यही टीम कर सकती है. सो
Yes.
द फर्स्ट मैच आल्सो दे स्कोर्ड वेरी हेवीली. सो वैसे अच्छा थे. आई थिंक दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव. गुड क्रिकेट, नो डाउट अबाउट दैट, बट द बॉलर्स हैव बीन हॉल्ड मॉल्ड इन एवरी वे, सो इतना अच्छे अच्छे बॉलर को भी नहीं लग रहा है कुछ भी कहीं पे. बहुत मुश्किल हो
There's
रहा है.
some negatives and some positives. I think Rishabh Pant was a negative. He was given the chance because I think Mitch Marsh was not playing, and so he
करेक्ट.
opened with Markram.
करेक्ट.
But he was not able to capitalize on that opportunity.
करेक्ट.
Fortunately for him, Nicholas Puran did what Nicholas Puran does. I think
यस.
he and only he can do. I think there are very few players. Maybe Abhishek Sharma
या.
has to show, but he has to show consistency. Nicholas
करेक्ट.
Puran consistently has been doing what he did yesterday
यस.
and
यस.
taking the bowling apart. I think he was brilliant, and he just took the match away from LSG. And I think that's what from sorry from
Gujarat.
uh, the other team.
Gujarat
And I think
Titans.
for Gujarat, it's a good lesson that they don't take the opposition for granted. Batting first, if you are at 100 for something, if you're one at 100 for one at the end of 10 overs, you cannot land up with 180. Not allowed, not
करेक्ट.
done. Then it was a 220 game. You had
करेक्ट.
to have 220 because you were at 100. You got a fantastic start. But then
या.
I think the LSG bowlers pulled it back. They did something good. I think they played well. They are not very, very good bowlers, but with whatever little limitations, Ravi Vishnu are taking 2 wickets in one
Yeah.
over, and that sort of broke the back
Imagine.
of the momentum that गुजरात had in the initial stages. तो मुझे लगता है खास मेन मैं क्रेडिट दूंगा more to the bowlers and less to the batsmen because they pulled back the game
Yeah.
from 100 for one situation at the end of 10 overs to 180, and that's what allowed Nicholas Puran to do what he wanted to do and
करेक्ट.
take the match away. Otherwise, if it was 220, they would have been little more circumspect, little more planning
करेक्ट.
would have gone, little more thinking would have gone कि क्या
करेक्ट.
करें विकेट नहीं जाना चाहिए फलाना ढिमका. तो मुझे लगता है वो एक नेगेटिव था. पॉजिटिव फॉर आई थिंक on the Sai Kishore side, the way he was hit all over the ground at 36. I think 7 balls and he had 36 runs to it.
यस.
That young man will learn. See,
या.
I'm saying young kids today being too brash, being
Yes,
too
yes.
more confident about themselves. You
Correct.
see that fellow Digwesh
Yeah.
doing like this, and
Yeah.
that somebody wearing a bandana and
Yes.
acting. So they act more on the field and play
Yeah.
less. I think so. This type of lesson that was don't take people for granted when there's a quality player standing opposite you and smashing you around.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are not Sai Kishore of what you thought that I can keep everybody down. And that lesson that young man learned yesterday, I think was a very big positive and very good for India because he's an India prospect. He's a great player. He's a super bowler, and I think he just needs to be polished like Digwesh needs to be polished. These two are amazingly good players and good spin bowling finds for India. I think they will come into the Indian team very soon with the way they have been playing in the IPL. So I think a good lesson for Sai Kishore.
Now, one thing I would like to add is now in any cricket team, any side, up to player number 8, there should be good batsmen. Matlab 7 and 8 could be batsman bowler, can be an
All
all-rounder
rounders, all
basically. Na?
rounders.
And the 9, 10 and 11 have to be very high hand वाले होने
Specialist
चाहिए
bowlers.
जो 30, 40, 50 रन वो 3-4 ओवर में ठोक दे. How
बिल्कुल.
you saw the 4 sixes by Stoinis, cut last match,
Yeah.
yesterday's match. So वो उस तरह से ऐसा गेम होना चाहिए. तो ये अभी क्या हो रहा है, इवन 9, 10, 11 आते हैं वो फिर क्या होगा, देन वो कैप्टन को भी मालूम है अभी मैं अगर 170 पहुंचा हूं तो यार 180 85 तक पहुंच जाऊंगा, मैं आगे नहीं पहुंच पाऊंगा. तो वो एक ऐसे भी द टीम शुड आल्सो सिलेक्ट दोस पीपल एंड पुट देम कि भाई हाई हैंडल तो यूज करना चाहिए उसको, लगे
Yes,
नहीं लगे चलो ठीक है,
you
लेकिन
must be
होना
able to
चाहिए.
use the hand, the heavy
और
bat.
उसमें भी क्या होता है, ऑपोजिशन वाले भी दे यूज द बेस्ट बॉलर एट 1920 18 1920, तो वो भी
Yes.
डिफिकल्ट है उनको हैंडल करना, तो बेचारे लोग पड़ जाते हैं. दिस इज व्हाट आई
Yeah.
हैव टू से.
So where are we on the table now? We have DC right on top, 4 out of 4.
Yes.
Three.
Delhi Capital is on top.
GT.
Gujarat, LSG, and KKR.
Yeah.
Fourth.
RCB.
From the bottom, we have CSK, Mumbai Indians, Hyderabad on 8th, Rajasthan Royals on 7th, Punjab on 6th.
So RCB and PPKS are like sort of head to head.
Yeah. RCB, PPKS, and Kolkata.
KKR are head to head.
On a
LSG,
percentage,
LSG, GT, and DC are head to head, but DC's advantage is 4 out of 4, whereas GT and LSG are 4 out of 6. So I think obviously DC is right there, sitting pretty on top. And looks like we are sort of at the almost halfway stage.
no,
Yeah.
40%.
40%.
We are at
40%,
40%.
right?
Almost
Sort
there.
of at the half. Yeah, that's what 1 or 2 matches, and you're right exactly at the
Yeah.
same. And I think so that's sort of selecting itself. I think MICSK seems to be settling in the bottom of the table, like 2023. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
but looks very tight. Difficult
Correct.
for them to come out unless Mumbai do something today. And we'll come to that match later. But what about today? RR and RR Hetvi, I know where your heart is.
I'm not wearing it, but yeah, I'm still RCB fan.
RR is
Still
batting
support.
first today.
Yes, yes. I think
Okay.
it's a good
So
decision.
अगर आज संजू सैमसन को सेंचुरी मारनी पड़ेगी जीतने के.
माननी पड़ेगी. Yeah,
So
definitely.
RCB won the toss and chose to bowl.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think the pitch
RR is
plays.
2 win 3 loss actually.
Yes.
5 में से.
Mm. Mm.
But
But
RCB
again,
is looking different this year. You know?
Yes.
And
But
the
again,
pitch condition sort of favors. It's quite.
every Pandit was saying bat first because here जयपुर में जो हिस्ट्री है कि पहले खेलने वाला ज्यादा जीतता है, लेकिन ये पूरे आईपीएल में कैप्टन आर डूइंग एग्जैक्टली द ऑपोजिट ऑफ व्हाट विजडम टेल्स यू टू डू. So I mean, RCB won the toss and they opted to bowl. I don't know. It may be the right decision. I'm not denying that. They're on the spot, at the pitch, so they know what they're doing, and they're all smart people. I mean, they're not fools, right? But I think when sometimes when जब ये उल्टा पड़ता है आपके ऊपर कि भाई आपने किया क्यों है, ऐसा किया, जब पूरी दुनिया आपको बोल रही है पहले बैटिंग करिए क्योंकि यही इसी में चतुराई है, और आपने उल्टा किया क्यों, नारायण?
नहीं, ड्यू होगा एक्चुअली, हो सकता है ड्यू होगा बाद में. दैट कुड बी वन रीजन. दूसरा क्या है कि वैसे तो आरआर का होम पिच है, दे आर प्लेइंग इन जयपुर, तो उनको एडवांटेज होना चाहिए देखा जाए तो. लेकिन व्हाट एवर आई हैव हर्ड एंड व्हाट एवर आई हैव रेड, संजू सैमसन को सेंचुरी आज मारनी पड़ेगी, और जायसवाल साहब को भी रैश स्ट्रोक नहीं खोलने खेलने. 2 चीज हो जाएगी तो फिर नीचे तो है एक्चुअली, इफ यू सी दे हैव वेरी गुड बॉलर्स, दे हैव आर्चर, दे हैव
Yeah.
देश पांडे, और आज तो उनको हसरंगा भी मिलेगा जो लास्ट टाइम नहीं था। सो दे हैव अ गुड, अच्छा है। प्रॉब्लम इशू इज देयर के दे आर एट टाइम्स दे आर नॉट पुटिंग रन्स ऑन द बोर्ड एक्चुअली। और अभी क्या है, 200 के नीचे कुछ नहीं होने वाला है किधर भी, 200 तो चाहिए मिनिमम, तो ही गेम होगा आगे। और लेट्स सी हाउ इट वर्क्स आउट।
I
Yeah,
think
I
they
think
also
Hitman played a good hand. Hitman in the last match and in the previous match, though the RR lost, but Hitman sort of tried to do something. So, where are you with? I know you support RCB, but how are you seeing the matchup?
नहीं, आई थिंक सी आरसीबी हैज, Rajat is doing a good job, no doubt about that. विराट फिलिप्स एंड टिम डेविड, लियमस्टन अच्छे खेल रहे हैं सब जगह पे, और कृणाल भी काम कर रहा है अपना बेसिकली देखा जाए। खाली उनके मेरे को लग रहा है भुवी ने अभी तक कुछ खास किया नहीं बॉलिंग में, हेशलवुड पे डिपेंड कर रहे हैं उन लोग पूरा एक्चुअली
हाँ,
ना
हाँ,
बेसिकली। तो वो एक इशू है। और हालांकि उन्होंने केकेआर को हराया है, सीएस को हराया है, एमआई को हराया है, दो को तो बहुत कन्विंसिंगली हराया है। केकेआर तो 7 विकेट उनको कुछ 50-60 रन से हराया है, खाली मुंबई को ज्यादा 10-12 रन का मार्जिन से हराया है।
हाँ।
बट अदरवाइज आई फील एंड द वे दे आर बॉडी लैंग्वेज अमंग द पीपल, अमंग द प्लेयर्स ऑल्सो, दे आर डूइंग क्वाइट गुड। सो आई बेट ऑन आरसीबी टुडे।
Thank you.
Hetwi, Hetwi?
I prefer that. I'm with him on this. No, but I think with Sandeep Sharma को अगर खिलाया गया है राजस्थान रॉयल्स से, then Kohli has been dismissed by Sandeep Sharma quite often. अगर statistics देखें तो I think that will be a great matchup. Jofra Archer and Kohli will also be a great matchup to look forward to, क्योंकि आर्कर अभी full form में है, तो वो जो मतलब that would be quite interesting and disheartening to see Kohli walk away if Archer takes him down. So I think it would be a competitive score today. Pitch अच्छा है, तो अगर ये लोग अच्छा स्कोर करेंगे तो I think it will be nice.
Yeah, लेकिन जैसे आपने दिल्ली वर्सेस आरसीबी का मैच देखा, yeah,
Correct.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but they're saying it's a battle pitch, and if you remember, the Delhi versus RCB match, Akshar Patel started with the spin bowler and not with the
Yes.
pace bowler. So because RCB's top four are known to be very good players of pace,
Correct.
they are not very good against spin.
Yes,
So
yes.
maybe RR may think that when RCB comes to bat. And if they are not able to have put a very big square at 180, 190 types, then they may want to have the top order, controlled quickly. And then I think that's why Hasaranga and Narayan said coming back to the team. He didn't play the previous match because of some personal reasons, and he's back in the team. And Thikshana is there. These two are good bowlers, and if
Correct.
they are in front of a home crowd supporting them, so I think अगर spinners आरआर के अच्छे खेल गए, तो और अगर आरआर ने शुरू में भी बैटिंग कर रहे हैं तो अच्छा स्कोर पुटअप करते हैं तो टफ फाइट होगा। क्योंकि जैसे हमने पिछले मैच में देखा, 3 ओवर में 52 रन फॉर नो लॉस एंड देन 20 ओवर में 165 रन।
Correct. Correct.
आरसीबी कैन बी वेरी वेरी इनकंसिस्टेंट इन द परफॉर्मेंस, and for no rhyme or reason. I don't think in the previous match Delhi bowled very well, or there's some fantastic bowlers, or the pitch was a devil. It was just maybe bad shot selection, bad temperament. It was just they just withered away a good start at 52 for no loss, and then in 3 overs, and then go to 165 in 20 was a tragedy actually. And I think I hope they come out of that mindset, because they have a आज इस मैच में आ रहे हैं, वो सोचे कि हमने क्या किया हारा के लिए उसको।
Mhm.
तो अगर माइंडसेट क्लियर कर देते हैं, तो अगर और एज इफ दे प्ले परफॉर्म in terms of their form, yes, I agree that they are strong on paper, stronger than RR, but you saw what happened against DC, right? So you can never say with RCB. And both the teams are inconsistent. So I think it's a match of two inconsistent teams, both having amazing talent, but both extremely inconsistent.
And
Definitely.
Rajat has been given a chance, so he has got fresh ideas actually.
Yes,
सैमसन तो अभी पुराना हो गया है उधर क्रिकेट में।
yes.
तो रजत को क्या है, दो ही इज प्लेइंग, कोहली इज प्लेइंग अंडर हिम, लॉट ऑफ सीनियर प्लेयर्स आर प्लेइंग अंडर हिम, बट इफ यू सी कोहली थ्रू आउट द मैच गाइड्स हिम परफेक्ट एज अ मेंटर। तो वो एक अलग फर्क पड़ता है। दूसरा एक ये भी लग रहा है मेरे को कि अभी जयपुर में आज 40-42 डिग्री होगा अभी दोपहर।
Yes.
तो दैट इज टू हीट, बेसिकली। तो वो हीट अभी आरसीबी ने बॉलिंग का चांस लिया है, तो वी डोंट नो, तो वो बैटिंग को, बैटर्स को भी हिट हिट होगा, वो हिट होगा। तो शाम को फिर मैच के टाइम, आफ्टर सम टाइम, थोड़ा ठंडक चालू हो जाएगी, तो हो सकता है वो ब्रीज कितनी फैले, कैसे होवे, वी डोंट नो, बट दिस इज व्हाट बेसिकली आई लुक एट।
Yes,
तो
I
मेरा
think
तो
so.
क्या
I
है,
think
51 आरसीबी है, 49 आरआर है।
that's that's quite an equal matchup. Game changers for today, Hetvi. What do you think? Game changer. Whom would you select as a game changer, Hetvi, for say for Rajasthan? Whom would you select?
Hasaranga, I mean, he's a great spinner. So I think, or RCB is a little, shaky when there are spinners. I think Hasaranga.
And for batting?
From RR, of course, like he said, Yashasvi Jaiswal or Sanju Samson.
Yeah, but
even
Nitish Rana
even
has
if
to come to
even
the
if
party. Nitish has
Riyan
not been
Parag,
doing that.
Riyan Praga
Riyan
has
Parag.
solid talent actually,
Yes.
Yes.
अगर वो भी चल गया बल्ला, he can be another Abhishek Sharma, basically,
Yeah.
Yes.
when
Yes.
he hits out,
He has
क्योंकि
the
अपन ने
skill.
क्या है, सैमसन को देखा है, जायसवाल को बहुत देखा है, बट प्रैग अगर चल गया तो उसका भी कमाल है बेसिकली।
And I think if Nitish Rana supports that, because then they make a good pair. And if they are together on the pitch for say even 5 or 7 overs, they can
70 रन
in
है,
those
70
five,
अस्सी
seven
रन,
overs
हाँ
they can make 80, 90 runs. They have
हाँ,
that
आराम
Yeah.
से
ability.
आराम से आराम से आराम से।
They have
राणा
that
का
ability.
फॉर्म, राणा इज इन गुड फॉर्म एक्चुअली, बट ये टू स्कोर, ये टू क्रॉस 70-80 तो अच्छा है बेसिकली। वो 30-40 के बाद में तो थोड़ा सा एक रहेगा वैसा।
And for RCB, Hetvi, whom would you look at? RCB?
Liam Livingstone, I mean, he's an all-rounder, so I think that he should be really helpful to the team today.
True, and then all round he bats and bowls. So I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
for him doing his job as a middle order batsman, if RCB's the top order is exposed, then the middle order has to come into play. And I think Liam Livingston is a great, he's a fantastic middle order player. And I think if he has to now live up to that potential, and he also bowls like Glenn Maxwell. He does a few overs that can actually upset the rhythm of the batting side because he
Yeah.
does half half spin, half pace. So he's neither here nor that type of a bowler. So it's very difficult to read. So I think Liam Livingston has to live up to his billing and come to the party. He's not been doing that for some time. So I agree. I think he has to do what he's supposed to be doing. Narayan?
टीम डेविड,
Yeah.
Ah, my God, yes. He
Yes.
in the last match, had he
अपने
not
को
been there,
मैं तो खाली वही प्लेयर को देखता हूँ जो छक्का मार सकता है।
Yeah.
he's a brilliant
Great
batsman.
finisher. Something RCB needed a long time, since a long
yeah.
time.
So RCB's actually bowling is not that very strong, देखा जाए
Yes.
तो।
You're
They have
right.
not, in fact, in auction also they got one or two last level, but did not bid them. Otherwise, they have to one or two very strong clinchers, कि भाई जाएगा तो, like somebody like Archer, something of
Yeah.
those types basically.
Hazelwood has been kabhi naram kabhi garam types.
हाँ हाँ,
And
correct.
Bhuvi, as you rightly said, not performed. I don't hold much. And Hetvi
हाँ,
knows I call Yash Dayal a very
yeah.
ordinary bowler. Always. Suyash has lived up to he is at least controlled the runs. If he has not taken
Correct.
wickets, that's fine. He's kept his economy rate is very good.
Yeah.
Krunal Pandya again performs very well sometimes and
कभी
sometimes.
अच्छा खेला, कभी नहीं खेला, ऐसा है।
He's
दे
also
दिए तो
very
70 दे दिए, नहीं तो 20 भी नहीं दिए, ऐसा है।
2 wicket ले लिया. हाँ.
So I
Correct.
think that
What about you?
that's something that one has to worry about. RCB has to worry about now. But anyway, they're being tested. They're 6 for no loss
Correct.
at the end of first over RR.
Yeah.
So I think best of luck, Hitvi. What do you think? RCB 51-49?
I want to go with 60-40, 70-30, anything above.
But you said
We'll
RR
review
balance sheet.
internally. We'll review after the 20 hours are over.
Definitely.
Great.
Yeah.
Super. I think let's enjoy the match and move on. Maybe analyze the second match in the next part of this program.
Yes, sure. Okay, then good luck. Good luck, sir. At Sanju Samson Kele. Let's hope that. And see you in the next episode. Thank you, everybody. Participate in our contest, dugout contest. Link बायो में है तो देख लीजिए, इंस्टाग्राम पे भी है तो आप वहां पे भी जाके देख सकते हो. Thank you.